Happy birthday, Angie.
Hello, how y'all doing? Back to our normal kind of music. Excuse the jungle. It's that kind of evening. Could have played a bit of a better section of that set, but hey. Be with you in just a moment. Okay, hope you're having a great evening tonight on this lovely weekend. I hope it's lovely where you are. It's quite nice here in the UK. Howdy. Yep, just getting things loaded up here. Make sure everything's good. Bring up the chat. Yeah, we are on for a bit more Nurburgring. We've got revisions to the car pack. Fantastic. So yeah, last stream regarding this matter, we looked over all the cars, saw what was needed to be done to them, and apart from one really, they all needed a little bit of work, so our good guy Nekkit, the guy in charge of this project, has gone over them again. Meanwhile, Car Killer, one of the other guys involved, has been working hard on getting some actual 3D modelled curbs for the corners, the red and white stripy bits, and they will have rumble strip noises as well whilst the tyres are going over them, which is fabulous. So yep, chat's up. Let me know if you want to suggest anything, say anything. I'll try and answer things the best I can. I'm sure we'll have Nekkit himself in the chat as well, so feel free to ask him things also. You have to forgive me, I'm recovering from an illness, and I'm just about there now. I'm damn sight better than I was, so hence no videos recently. This week I've been dead to the world. So, Let's not delay. We've got a long loading time to get through before we get anywhere. And if I can click the right button, we might be able to do something. In fact, I better just turn my clutch assistant off, since I've used that since driving on the rig for the Baja Rama off-road race mod that I released. Just a little thing, just extension from the DDSC mod really, but yes. Please let me know if the music is the right volume. I've got my headphones turned up, so right now it just sounds like it's loud, but who knows. As soon as I hear the engine going in the game, I'm sure I'll realise that it's fine and have to turn my headphones down. So, for this first part, I'm going to be using the full course Nurburgring. That way, I'll be able to test the cars unlimitedly on the course, and when I want to try the next car, I won't have to reload the game, reload the level. I'll just change car, and this should just be like a, you know, I'll do basically what I was doing last time, just testing the car, see if they work right, and we'll see if the revisions that have been made are actually any good. So let me just make sure levels are good. 1, 2, yeah, we're looking good. We're looking good. Yeah, I've just got no feedback right now, so I'm just making sure it at least looks right. So to start off with the Corvette, we'll do the same order as we basically did last time. I've enabled the option that will allow us to use the bus config now, and yes, there is a Nurb bus config, and yes, it's bonkers. I don't think Nekkit made it. It was some other guy who made it, but yeah, it looks insane. It absolutely looks mental. It's like a racer's dream of a racing bus, but I'm sure it performs, so get on with the loading. That's it. Now we can talk. Should have got that open done with before, really, hadn't I? Shouldn't I? Yeah. Still a bit loopy. The illness I had gave me quite bad fevers, and my head was literally rotating, and my eyes were just constantly like, it was horrible. Even laying in bed was just, oh, disgusting. I felt like I lost the plot. It was horrible. I guess it's a virus that caused the fevers, though. And I didn't realise that you shouldn't be drinking dairy when you have a virus, because it feeds the bacteria. And I was having one of those liquid breakfast milkshakes, the ones with all the stuff you need in out of a bowl of cereal or whatever you put in a drink. And yeah, I'm sure that was not helping the matter. Oh, disgusting. Okay, just making sure my audio is okay. Let's get the old accu-force rim on the go. And a bit of tracking would help. We don't really need it when we haven't got competitive AI, but it's nice to have. Brings a bit of immersion. I don't wear hats normally, not like this anyway. But for this, I have a reason. A lot of you ask about the head tracking. It's like, is this in VR but not VR? But no. This is the Track IR head tracking. It looks at these 3 reflective strips and it tracks my head position. Right next to the camera you're on is another camera that's an infrared camera. If I center, now it will track my head and look wherever I look. And there are parameters you can adjust to see, just to make it sort of dampen. So like if I look a little bit, it only goes a bit, but if I look more, we get loads more angle. And I've set it up like that on purpose so that it's kind of a, you can look about, but if you really want to look, you can move your head that much more and it will go where you really would want it, sort of thing. So yeah, that's the Track IR. I got a lot of questions about that. And yeah, that's the reason for this hat. So, okay, here we are. So we're basically testing the track with these configs. Now, revisions to this. It doesn't have over 1,000 horsepower. Oh, I don't have the wheel in a straight line. And I think it's 4-wheel drive now. Oh yes, it's 4-wheel drive now. Okay, so let's go around. I've done an absolute butt ton of Dirt Rally 2 earlier this morning. I really shouldn't have. I was feeling like crap, but I had to do the events, and for wasn't planning on doing any more driving today, but I thought, hey, a little bit of convincing from Nekkit and I was in. Oh. Now that's the kind of understeer you get from a four-wheel drive system. It's very helpful when you have it in the right place, but if you treat it wrong, it'll bite. Just like that. Oh. Helps if you start the scenario. Oh, the brakes are really good as well. It's like a 6R4 on steroids. A Nurburgring 6R4. Okay, I'm gonna have to adjust myself for this and treat it like it is a 6R4 in mud. Yeah, this is a much better car to drive as an example of the Corvette in a Nürburg kind of way, in this kind of crazy kind of way, I should say. It's yeah, this theme, the Nur theme, is almost unrealistically crazy in certain examples, but it doesn't make it bad. What better game to have an over exaggerated version of a config than one where it's worth crashing. Oh goodness. Yeah. Talk and drive is not my thing, clearly. Hey Nekkit, man. How you doing? He's here. If you could share this somewhere on the BeamNG forum, that would be great. I haven't actually done that. I've shared it on the BeamNG Facebook page. Just read your messages. Yeah, it's hard. It's fun though. It's satisfyingly hard. It's not like, oh, this is horrible. It's like, oh my god, I've got to get good at this, but I can't. There's a very big difference. It is literally like the Metro 6R4. Let's make the most dangerous looking car the fastest. I've just been watching documentaries on that car and it is insane the kind of technology that went into such an awfully dangerous looking vehicle. This needs some suspension work. You see that bouncing I was getting all through there? Dampers aren't strong enough. Fret's going already. Oh, it's gone. Nearly at the wall. back on course here. So we get onto the back straight nearly, I think. Getting there. Yeah, it's definitely four-wheel drive. Oh no, no. Yeah, there's a lot of slack in the suspension, and dampers just aren't taking the beating. It's probably very difficult for you to test with a keyboard, because you can't really push the car to the limit like you can with a rig like this sort of thing. Yeah, the dampers need much more stiffer setup. I wonder if I can actually adjust them from here. I more than likely can. That looks good. Talk about the ratio. Let's turn it down a bit to, I think, 35 for tarmac. This is probably just the default set. I don't know, it might be something he's tuned. But yeah, I mean, you haven't got a wheel to really set it in right. So let's just try what my instinct says. It doesn't mean it's going to be right. Oh, let's just type them in. This is doing my absolute Swede already. The UI for this game has issues. Alright, suspension, bump dampening. It needs to be higher. Let's go to 75. Oh, this UI is terrible. That's all right. Oh, it's front. Okay, yeah, that's fine. I was going to say it's going to be a bit dodgy tuning them both the same. Let's go up to 6. Oh, this is awful. We're going to just type it in. Come on. It's so laggy. Oh my god. Let's put this up to 12. There we go. We'll leave the spring rates for now. We'll try that. Sorry folks, technical adjustments. Trying to stop the bounce we're getting during understeer. That's absolutely killing our chances of recovering it. Hey, dank meme mummy. Mummy? Dank meme bunny. Thank you. BeamNG is worth it. Oh, that's better. That already feels better. Darn it. I wish there was an option so that you could turn off the damage just for things like this. Or I could do it in free roam mode actually, and then I could just reset where I am. It doesn't matter though. This thing is really good. I'm already in love with this car. Gap between 4th and 5th is too big. Oh no, not that again. Yeah, it may be fast, but you can't corner very fast. Let's have a look at them gear ratios, because there was a little bit of a bigger gap there than I would have liked. Understandably, you need a long last gear, but let's have a look here. Oh, it's all... Oh, it's not... Yeah, you can't get it much longer than that. Wowza. I think he's done the best of what he's got here, but was it 4th to 5th? Or 5th to... Hang on. Yeah, it's this. We need to lengthen 4th. Come on, give it to me. Let's make it 0.8. There we go. Apply. Just so the gap isn't so... Make 4th last a bit longer. Make the turbo do its job. It's a lot slower than we have been for the last 2 tries where we binned it. That's better. Oh, this thing is nuts. Probably have held a mid-4th for that high speed left, but it's not been it now. Woohoo! Oh dear! Oh dear! Oh come on! Right, I have an idea. We'll stop all this. Starting again business. We'll reload in free roam. Just this once. Now I can check the comments. Where's the game? I mean, where's the level? Oh, it's got a nice new thumbnail. Look at that. Ooh, fancy. Don't you just love updates? Cool, so yeah, thanks for joining us if you have. Great to see you on the stream. We are going to be driving these cars for a bit. I'm just using the open lap just to test the cars. I don't want to keep reloading like this to each section. I need to find the car's not quite ready for homologation on that particular section yet. This is a series that is designed to stage by stage eliminate all the issues from the cars as they stand and get to the point where they're ready for like a full-on push balls to the wall, get the fastest time possible when it's comfortable to do so. And as we've seen already, there are a little couple of things like the Corvette there. It needed dampers adjusting definitely, and the gears. So yeah, these are the episodes leading up to the open beta, which is later this year. That will hopefully eliminate all that before it gets into the hands of everybody. But yeah, I'm just glad I can bring you all you guys along for the ride. So thanks for joining us. And if you think your mates might like us, share the stream, see if they're interested as well, see if we can get some people involved. Let's check these comments. Have you enabled higher acceleration? Ooh, I should try that now. Thanks, Agent. Mushroom, Agent Mushroom 5. Yeah, yeah, it's good. I haven't really had any real reason to have such a nice rig apart from my own pleasure. But then my friend was like, "Why don't you do some videos with it? It looks great." I'm like, okay. So I've always wanted a kind of more technical look anyway. Not that I'm very technical, but certainly more technical than screaming at the microphone saying horrible things like certain popular streamers. I cannot see the appeal. Hey dude, I started with an office chair and a G25. I had it for 7 years. It's still going now at my friend's house. He still uses it to this day. It's amazing. That thing is a trooper. But yeah, no shame in where you start, man. This has taken a lot of years of building up, and I only work a minimum wage job, so I'm just lucky enough not to have dependents. So is that lucky? Nobody loves me. But hey, it's Saturday night, and we're in BeamNG, so who cares? At least I got no one nagging me, eh? Hey. Okay, so let's get back into the Covette. And this time around we'll be able to reset where we stand. We won't have to keep coming back and doing the same bit over and over. But yeah, we'll check the options and see if we have our accelerated hardware UI option activated as suggested by a comment. Let me just see where that was. User interface. Oh yes. I don't seem to have an option for that unless I'm completely looking through it. Was it in gameplay? Ooh, new subscriber. I can't see who that is. Thank you, new subscriber, whoever you are. I haven't got the thing up. I don't like having stuff blocking the view. I like to have you seeing what I'm doing. You probably saw the little icon there, but I don't have the bar at the top that says recent subscribers and recent donations. Nobody subscribes or donates to this channel, come on. No, I appreciate it, guys. I hope you enjoy my future content, and feel free to look back at the older stuff. So, let's, oh yeah, we'll have to put the setup back on it that we put, because we didn't save it. We'll save it this time. So the wheel goes crazy. I'm going to move the brake bias back a little bit as well towards the rear. Yeah, that'll be good. 69, of course. Let's take a bit of fuel out for weight. Although we don't need to do that. We need to keep it full. I only want to change what needs to be changed in the configuration that will come into the hands of the people. That is what we're doing here, or at least aiding with that. Let's put our differentials down as we did before. From 40 to 35, because that definitely helped. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is it going to work? Yep. All the lag. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 5 clicks, but it did it 6 times. Or was it 6 clicks? What else have we got to do? Yeah, this needs to go up to 7.5. I'm not clicking 1,500 times, do not worry. That didn't do anything. Come on. Oh, you haven't got all day. Oh, it's in graphics. Okay, let's check there then. Probably should have, shouldn't I? Oh, didn't press apply on that. No. Oh, bollocks. Is it still there? Distractions. Tit. Come on. Apologies, people. I am rubbish. Right, save it before you finish. Oh, come on. I didn't even click there. Come on. This UI clearly needs work. I was hoping for the update today. Since it's their birthday. 6th birthday. Yes, 3rd of August 2013. I bought this game within an hour of it being available as early access. Not 0.3.0. Sorry. That was the version I bought. And it cost me £5. £5? And I've rinsed it ever since. So, what else did we do? We changed that to a 0.8. So this won't be final. This is just, so far, this is what I think works a bit better. I'm not great with setups, but I've definitely got experience with setups, especially from rallying and iRacing. So I'm going to call it Nur1 just so it's my own version of a setup, so it doesn't overwrite anything. Okay, should we try that again? Right, ready to go again. Sorry for the wait. Oh, sound's gone. What happened to the sound? Okay, my headphones just messed up, sorry. All the sound cut out. It was the volume roller on the cable. Must be dusty. Right, okay, so... Here we go again. Let's try and tame this little beast. Oh, that's feeling good now. Now we're cooking. Hot there. Oh dear. Yeah, that's a tricky turn, that one. But now we can just stay where we were and reset. that sort of you know, that getting into a state of not being able to control it can be doctored by adjusting the differential settings. It takes a while to tone it all in, but it can be done. So there is room for improvement as well, even though it feels great now. Oh, so I missed the clutch slightly. Oh, still too fast. Oh, wow. Right, well, yeah, we can see this is much better. Needs some setup adjustments, but physically and as far as drivetrain and engine goes, it's excellent. Now, the next car was the Pessima, I believe. And all this needed was longer gear ratio. I think. That was the only major thing that it needed, that's for sure. Let's just check our graphics settings because we forgot. Thank you, Mika. Is it Mika? Oh, Nico, sorry. Aha! A game restart is required. Ah, oh, okay. Well, we might see the effects of that in a bit. Is this sequential? Yeah, it is. Oh, I remember how fun this was even with the short gear ratios, so I hear now it's got like the ability to do 250 miles an hour, so we might be driving this one for a while. Have I not got the boost gauge up? Where's the boost gauge? I'm sure I saw it on another car. Sorry, I've just got to make sure we can see that. Forced induction. Why wasn't that available? Well, it is now. Oh wow, this feels so good already. £20 a boost, not bad. Oh, and a terrible driver. Oh, sorry, I looked at the chat for a second there. Yeah, diff settings are key to getting a car to feel just right. Well, a four-wheel drive car especially. Oh my god. This thing did 171, I think, in 6th. I think we can do it in 5th now. Oh no, a little bit squirrely on the entrance there. That's wheel spin or clutch slip. You hear the revs jump up. It's either one or the other. I think it might be clutch slip. Yeah, there. Did you hear it just pinned it under acceleration. Yeah, I think you might be slipping the clutch there a bit. Needs some more bite. I've had that issue a lot with making big engines for cars. It might be wheel spin, and it's just really true wheel spin. Oh. Darn it. Oh. Yeah, for those of you who have joined, forgive my appalling display. I have just been recovering from quite a heavy illness, so... Oh. So my focus isn't quite right yet. We're getting there though. And plus I'm having a beer as well, so... It's great for a recovery from illness, isn't it? How tight that is. Oh, that's close. Wow, broke the right front axle from that little clonk. Oh, this is some deep sand. We're free. Big lock up. Got down the straight. Oh, 190 or 185, and now 190. Bloody hell, 213, 220 in airspeed, nearly 219. That's as much as it's got. Let's see what we've got down the hill. Oh my god, that's too much turning force for any more acceleration. Oh, there's an abort. Oh, we're gonna die. Oh. Wow. That was an experience. Oh, it doesn't want to burn out, that's for sure. Until it gets into boost. Short now. Or short. I have to think about that. When I'm not doing 170 in a Corvette. That was abnormally short. Maybe I've done that wrong somewhere. Yeah. Oh, that's not going to work. Okay. Wow. What did we do to that? Oh, we just lodged the whole rear end. And front end. Look at it. Oh. Yeah, we broke it. God damn, that thing's good. Whoa. Yes, I think there's some clutch slip. There might be some clutch slip. It's either that or it's just crazy wheel spin. But At that speed in a 4-wheel drive, I don't think it's wheel spin. I think the clutch might need just another 200, was it Newton meters or something? Maybe 100, just a little bit more grip. What's the next one? See if we can see the bus config now. There it is. Let's try the bus out, shall we? Let's do it. Hey David. Yeah, I'm afraid it is. It's drinking and bus drift sim. Okay, so let's see what we're dealing with here. Got some nitrous oxide we can add. Why not? The whole bus just broke, I think. Oh no, we can see on the damage indicator there. It just rattled. She's a rattler. There's one gear. Oh, it's a constant variable transmission. Okay. Or is it? Oh, okay. Wants to be driven sequentially. We got damage. Let's try that again. Gotta use the flappy paddles. Okay, yeah, the look. Steering's broken. Let's work with it. Just go with it, man. Where are we? Oh, we're here, yes. Just remember whereabouts on the track we are. This thing is insane. This is bonkers. I don't quite know how I'm keeping it on the track right now, but we're using plenty of nitrous whilst we're doing it. I was only thinking of nitrous then. It's oh, so many camera views. Look at those tyres. Race tyres. And a bent body of a bus. Plunk. Let's try that again. Oh yeah. Very sticky tyres, judging by the jolt that it gives and the acceleration. See the wheel going crazy. Oh, we're not broken it this time. It was from that first gear jolt into gear, I think, that it broke the steering. I'm just going to keep it in 4th. Hope for the best. Oh, it's quite wide. Well, duh. Okay, the steering rack in this needs some strengthening. That's for sure. I really felt like I was just coasting along as like some sort of wreckage then. It was braking, but not much. Oh my god, this thing is rickety. It works, but look at that rev limiter going, well, that tacho going blah, 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 blah. We've run out of nitrous, so we definitely need a lot more of that. Need like 8 bottles or something for a whole lap at least. I can feel the bus is deteriorating somewhat. Oh, it's got a back end to it. Oh my god. This is a bit of a bonkers concept, but I like it. Hey, look at that cornering. The tyres must be made of glue. I just got out of the shower and I'm already like, woohoo! Oh, the floor's eating us. That's it. Oh. We have issues, although it looks okay. Oh no, yeah, we have issues. Yeah, part of the car has imploded. Okay, well, it's quite extreme, let's say that. Let's check out the little Autobello. What was it that was needed with this? A little bit more power, that was it. A bit more power and less understeer. So let's see if we've managed it here. Never had to set my own relative camera to this point before. Oh, that's the head tracking. That will do, I guess. See how we get on. Ooh, this is fun. It was fun last time. Oh, money shifts straight from 4 to 3rd. You don't want to do that. It costs money, a lot of money. Why is the central camera out there? Something about that bus has messed up my cameras. Let it be noted. This is not the standard orbit distance. And normally my relative cam works. Something to do with that custom configuration of the bus has messed things up for me and I'm sure anyone else. I will let it slide this time. But I'm going to restart the game because we need to have that hardware accelerated UI option activated. So let's make sure we have still selected it. Yeah, okay, and then we'll restart. Doo-be-doo-doo. Okay, yeah, I can feel the difference. Oh, help it if I restarted the game. I'm not sure why I'm getting half a screen here as well. I don't know if you can see that, but I've been getting that all afternoon, even though I've reset the computer a few times. It seems to go away. There we go. Well, it did for me anyway. I hope it does for you. What are we doing? Oh yes, the Nurburgring. The Nordschleifer Industriefahrten. Sorry. So yeah, if you just tuned in, welcome to the stream. If you're enjoying what you see, give us a like. That would be great. See the video get seen by more people. Also, you can share it with your friends if you think they might be interested. That'd be great. I don't normally ask for shares and likes and things like that because I don't like putting it on my channel, but it does help your channel get seen. And in these times of YouTube being so tight and horrible, a man needs all the shares he can get. Not that I'm monetized yet, so, you know, I'm not getting any money. I just want to be seen by more people, and it doesn't seem like many people actually get the chance to see the videos. So, either that or I'm just crap, but you wouldn't still be watching if you thought that. So, thank you. I appreciate it. And happy birthday, BeamNG! Woo! 6 years, baby. So we'll do a little bit more on the Autobello, I think, because we only got a little go. And then we'll try the H series, I think was the next car. I might have missed one. The Hopper was after that. Might be in the right order, actually. Or shall we just skip to the... Oh no, the Miramar is not ready yet. But there is one coming. I've been seeing the progress shots for it and it looks pretty sweet. There we go, normal camera. Hey, it's working. So here we get on with this little bad boy. It'd be nice to see it comfortably doing 140. I know you got to work with what you got, it being an old car, but if it could do 130 or 140 miles an hour, that would be, you're probably in kilometers, so what's that? 150, 155 kilometers an hour maybe? No, that's not right. It's not right at all. 230 kilometers an hour. Yeah, whatever 140 is in kilometers an hour, use a converter. I can't right now. Did that a bit wrong. I must do better. But yeah, fifth gear's not going to cut it. Oh dear. Yep, that's going to hurt. That's better. Let's do this. Yeah, this is feeling good, but yeah, a bit more power, longer gear ratios, much longer gear ratios. Because 115 is not fast enough. Not for something like this. It needs to do 130 at least. I mean, most normal production cars in the 90s did 130 stock. I know not as quickly as this can get to 110, but yeah, it definitely needs more legs. Let's see if we can do that ourselves here. The UI is still awful. Still like stirring molasses. Let's try that. That should be considerably longer. Oh. Let's rewind a bit out of the wall. Oh, that's much longer. Oh, that's too fast. Oh yeah. Now we got some legs. Yes, does still need some more power. Didn't think I'd say that about one of your Nurburgring cars, but yep, could do with a bit more beans. Oh, clutched a bit late for that. That's better. Go, 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 go. Now we got some legs. Oh, no, we're going too fast. Oh. But have we got the legs to get up this hill though? Because this back straight has a very steep hill. For a little engine like this, it might struggle with a long gear ratio, such as the one I've just given it. So I'm not looking at the comments, so obviously I'm trying to drive. I haven't got a second screen at the moment. I did have, but I've moved house, so I don't have my 2 screen setup anymore. It's not doing too bad, but right in the power band for an engine like this, at least. Remember, we're not going so fast with this car. I'd have to brake so cautiously. Third was good for that. Oh no, maybe third into. Oh, yeah. Gear ratios definitely need work. Oh, got out of it a bit there. But yeah, it feels good. I mean, suspension-wise, it's much better. Not getting that understeer I was getting last time. Yeah, I think we should move to the next car. Just needs fine setup adjustments like to the gears. No, it would be much better. So, what other cars do we have? Let's try out the Civitar. I'm not sure if we did any changes to this. This did feel really good. We'll just check it again quickly. This was really nice, this one. This is the car I thought was going to be the most difficult. Or was it a little bit more power I recommended for this one? But this does feel... Oh! He says. Oh, as he slams it. Yeah, for the car I thought was going to be the hardest, it was actually one of the nicest. But yeah, the suspension setup now is very soft and unstable. Yeah, this is a different story now. This feels horrible. Sorry, but this is a different car. It feels really unwieldy. It either wants to go one way or the other constantly. Like, oh. Yeah, it just feels like it's got loads of body roll. Yeah, it has got loads of body roll. Look at that. Whoa. Wowza. Yeah, I'm going to have a good session with this car and actually just tone it in, I think. Let's just see what it's got set up on there. Because that was so much better last time I tried it. Spring rate's very low. Well, it's low on that scale, doesn't mean it's low. fairly stiff dampeners. You can feel that, but the spring rate needs to come up. I don't want to sit here forever playing with spring rates and stuff, because that's going to be a boring stream. I'll do that off camera. But yeah, we've seen that car needs a little bit of fiddling. What else we got? This thing had too much power, the look around. Hoping maybe there's a bit of difference there. Let's try it out. It was like it felt like a stock car with a huge engine, so let's see if we can actually race it now. And it already feels pretty good. Yeah, that's much better. The brakes still very bad. We've got drum brakes on the back still. That's not cool. And you could seriously notice it. Go, 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 go. Didn't rev it out. Let's give it the nitrous. Oh, we got the legs. Full speed. Nitrous blowing. 200 miles an hour in a look around. Oh my god! Oh, we're getting wayward. We're getting wayward. It's gone. Oh. Yeah, there wasn't a lot I could do about that once that started. It was going where it wanted. Wowza. Yeah. Let's try it on some slower parts. The brakes are better than last time, I will give them that, but it'd still be nice to see disc brakes on the rear. You hear the rev suddenly get louder, that's when the nitrous is kicking in. You can see the green ring down there. When it goes blue, it means it's spraying all its nitrous oxide goodness into the cylinders for a big boost in power. 9,000 RPM out of this 6-cylinder V6 motor. Oh dear, that's too fast. Oh my god. Okay. Well, that's definitely better, and it's definitely a challenge. And I'm not going to be able to homologate them whilst I'm having a relaxed evening, if you know what I mean. So, all I can say is the improvements are good. It's a challenge. So next car would be Sunburst. You do Sunburst? No, I didn't think you did. Nope. What am I missing? What am I missing? Hopper. Let's do the Hopper. And the Roma is coming. So the Hopper had humongous damper issues. They were literally unable to do anything with the load required. Just the right way. This might be the wrong way. Yeah, this is the wrong way. Oh, dampers still need some. Oh, I didn't save the setup on that. Oh, was it another car we edited? Oh, never mind. So the dampers are better, but not much. Oh my god, look at at this shake. Steering's not straight. Yeah, steering's like off to the left, but not showing any J-beam damage. And the engine the engine tone's horrible. Well, it's all right, but once you get to full revs, that was kind of deafening. Do with the turbo, I think. Goodness me. Look at the temperature of the rear disc brake, drum brakes. Shooting up. We definitely need disc brakes on all of these cars. Drum brakes should be laughed upon. For the Nurburgring car pack? Don't be so silly. Hey! Oh, I could have had that. Okay, so yeah, the dampers still aren't good enough for this one. Or at least the spring rates. Again, I'm not going to get into that here because that would take a lot of trial and error. I'll do that maybe off camera sometime. And yes, please put disc brakes on it. I mean, please. Okay, so what else do we have to test? Not that one, not that one, not that one. Is there one? No, there isn't one of those. I think that's all of them. Oh, apart from the ESBR. It now has unpoppable wheels. We shall see. Oh, okay. Tested the camera issue with the bus. Interesting. It's probably something to do with a mod that I have that doesn't work properly or something like that, I expect. Oh. Oh, I don't want to reset anymore, okay. Let's see how we get on with this bad boy then. This 3,500 horsepower monster of electric futuristic capabilities. This has unpoppable tyres, I'm being told. Well, unpoppable. They have a lot of strength. They have twice as much as they had when I tested them last and was popping them at 270 miles an hour when I turned the traction control off to enable us to get more top speed. Oh my god, those brakes. We almost made that. God, it's so hard to control something like this when you can't hear what it's doing, really. Even though I'd have to change gear. You're just literally relying on sight only. And wind noise. Wind noise is not very descriptive of how fast you're going. God damn, this thing is nuts. I don't know, 130 then from a 100-yard sprint. Oh my god. It's just redonkulous. Smash it into the carousel then. Oh no, take it easy because otherwise we'll be in the air out of the side. Oh, I can't keep a steady throttle very well with these electric cars. It might just be me. Come on! Oh no! I've got to say, the braking and acceleration rates are pretty good. It accelerates like nuts, but it brakes like crazy nuts. There's my gauge of craziness. Nuts and crazy nuts. Oh, damn. As soon as I get on the throttle, I've got to brake for like 3 times as long just to bleed off that much speed. It's not a bad thing, but my brakes are already overheating a bit. There's no way you could do this for a whole lap. Yeah, my brakes are gone. Front brakes are on fire then. Well, not on fire, but they were giving up. It's like a spaceship. It just wants to go. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Jesus. I felt like warp speed then. I've never driven something so insane, but so far the tyres are holding up to the punishment. We want to get down the main straight without ESC before we know that they actually work. Twice as strong, so hopefully one would think that they are. Right, round the Schwalbenschwanzen, see. Oh dear. Oh, it's way too slow. Okay, let's turn it off now. Oh my god, that was half throttle. Oh my god. Are you ready for this? I'm not. Here we go, that's half. Half throttle, 3/4 full. 265, 270, 280, 290, to 300 miles an hour on the airspeed. Brake a little bit for this, I think. Oh, yeah, that was a good bit of braking. We still hit the wall. Oh. Let's just rewind. My goodness, did you see that? Okay, we didn't get any tyre poppage and we did 300 miles an hour. I'd say that that's an improvement. Let's try again. Watch the airspeed. 280. Yeah, it's 300. Oh, brake a bit earlier this time. Turn a bit earlier as well. And get back on the throttle and then brake. Oh, brake. Oh my god. We made it. We did it. That's fine. Whew. Gracious. Oh, no. Oh, missed the last turn. Come on. God, we need to get that wall very closely as well. Oh, there's a tyre. And that was rear right. So that was tarmac. That was not anything to do with the edge of the track. Ooh. Oh my god. Right. Do we have student driver configs for these other cars? What are you doing? Calm down. Or is it just the student configs that come with the game that you're referring to? You'll have to answer me. Yeah, stability control does all the work on that config. You're right there, Nekkit. But without it, you can seriously unleash the beast. I think since it's bloody hot in here, I think we'll make that the end of this stream. We've retested all the cars, I think. Is that all of them? I'm happy that we've gotten that done. And we've pointed out some things. I wasn't planning on doing this tonight, so this isn't like a proper scheduled thing. But I haven't done a video all week, so I thought I'd better do something. And I thought, what better thing to do than drive around the Nurburgring? Hey, show them some more. Hopefully we'll get the new 3D modelled curbs with the red and white stripes soon. That should be done within the next few weeks, I would say. And yeah, I think that is. Oh, it's just the H series. That's the one we needed to try last. So we'll end up with the H series config, unless that's been removed. It's been removed. No, it hasn't. I'm blind. Okay, well, I'm going to just try this one out, and I'm going to do another stream for the school guy. I know I put it in the stream, but I'm done. It's so hot in here. Sorry, guys and girls. Let's see if we... Oh, we have now got a manual transmission, rather than the automatic that couldn't get us over about 90 or 100. Oh, now we can feel this diesel engine. Oh, we're still doing about the same top speed, dude. We need to be in about 4th gear right now. Yeah, at 90 miles an hour, you need to be like mid 4th. Or maybe even low 4th. High 3rd. Like... Let's see what top speed we can get. We're just staying 6th. Handling feels... dampers aren't good enough. Dampers are... Even on the straights. But yeah. That's it. That needs to be like the top of 4th gear. Or, yeah, like I say, mid 4th. Well, I mean, if we had... I haven't got nitrous on, so even with the nitrous on, I can't control it, but yeah. Yeah, that needs a much longer legs than that. Although the manual gearbox is a great improvement, that is definitely helping us, but it's still limited about the same because of the ratios. So that needs to be, as I say, 4th gear needs to be where that top speed was just then. Mid 4th gear. So yes, good luck with that. So yeah, I'm barring out now. I'm just annihilated. I need another shower. But yes, we've got some more bug solving done. Let's call it bug solving with the Nur pack, with the Nur car pack. So I hope you enjoyed the driving and bad talking. And yes, hopefully we'll see you in the next stream, guys and girls. Happy birthday, BeamNG. Have a lovely weekend. Bye-bye.